Man, them a hurt for you, you know. Man, them want to talk to you. Me want to kill you. Them want to talk to you.
If this is the first time you're at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we highly recommend subscribing to stay updated with our latest content. Hit the subscription button above, click the bell icon and select all to receive notifications whenever we at the Jamaica Young Police channel release a video. Remember that this channel is not an entertainment channel. You know, entertainment channels give you a average between 10 to 15 minutes. This is not an entertainment channel, so you have to go elsewhere if you want entertainment. Remember to give this video a thumbs up because you will find it helpful and informative. Please remember to share the video with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, mama, papa, side chick or side man, and tell them to tell a friend about the Jamaica Young Police channel. You can join the Patreon squad. By doing so, you will gain access to exclusive content that cannot be played on YouTube due to various restrictions. To unlock this untapped collection of videos, click the link in the description box below. Joining our Patreon community allows you to explore contents that complies with laws, rules and regulations while avoiding disruption to our channel's functionalities. Douglas Chambers, who was killed by PMP criminal organization members, and it came from the top, and to date the person who have given that order has not been arrested and charged for that murder. So you can go to Patreon and you'll be able to see the face and name of those persons. So thanks for your continued support, and we look forward to providing you with exceptional content. So moving on to today's video. Yes, you know what's at the Jamaica Young Police channel. We always start our video by telling the audience members, you know, to look at your LCD. So, you know, this was the video that we were planning on doing. And yes, we had received information regarding Tommy Bright Light, you know, and we said that we'd like to talk with him about the murder of his wife that he buried in Hanover. But we're not gonna delve deep down into that right now, but we'll still, you know, make a request for him and to see if he'll be able to talk with us. I would like to talk to him before we, you know, venture out there with this information. You know that yes, you know, the murder of his wife. We'd like to talk with him about the murder of his wife or the death of his wife, however he wants to term it, so that we can, you know, get some things straight. Yeah, so one of our biggest problems that we're having right here, you know, my audience members, you know, let me give you a glimpse. Let me glimpse the reality of being a YouTuber today. Especially when you dare to challenge the status quo and speak truth to power. It's not a walk in the park. It is a journey fraught with challenges, danger, and constant threats to one's safety and well-being. So, you know, when I have noticed since of late, there are two YouTubers that have been constantly attacked against their lives. You know, on the Spot News Media and Sir P. At Politics Watch. We are at the Jamaica Young Police channel. As we said before, we are all about saving lives, so we'll never take side with the criminals, irrespective of any disagreement that we have with another person. And you know, that's how life is. You know, you can disagree to agree and vice versa, you understand. That doesn't make you an enemy of the person, because you know that we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we're all about saving lives. And that's what it's all about. And we have noticed there's a campaign, and it seems like even on YouTube you have more criminals on YouTube than law-abiding citizens. Yes, I am telling you that. As you have seen, you see the attacks that has been going on against me. For it's over. The first person that started attacking me on YouTube is Wayne Uglisome. Yeah, you know, that PMP criminal organization supporter, the same one that is with you know, a depraved Jamaican, depraved. Because if you are someone who's from the ghetto and you cannot encourage the people them from where you're from to tell them to put away the guns and tell them education is the key for themselves and their children, you're doing a disservice to them. When you're just telling them lies about the PNP criminal organization, because the PNP criminal organization is not going to make poor people's life better. I can tell you that. The same people that my mother, when we were living back in Kingstonwell, that she said that when we leave, their children is still going to be here because of their mindset. They're still there. And generation from generation to generation, all of them, they're still saying the same thing that when we were there. So that goes to show you that it has to do with the mind. The mind is the most powerful thing that you can't see that's on your body. So when you are in charge of your mind, people cannot think for you. You can think for yourself. But most of these people, they cannot think for themselves. So now, as I said to you before, I've been on constantly attacked. So at first, I've been attacked, so let's give you a history of my death threat started. And even same Uglism, he have stated, implying that, he would like to use pickaxe stick to lick me in my knees, and you can see the anger in him. So you have to just watch. But with a smile, because we know that when people have, when people, when their IQs have a certain level, and they get angry, that they cannot have a rational conversation, and because they're Speedy Gonzales, they're not that smart. And I've stated before, yes, and I'll say it again, it doesn't, I'm the kind of person that does truth is truth. So there's this guy from Waterhouse who's a deportee, a drugs dealer, a farmer, Minidan, and a Pitney, troublemaker, him trouble Pitney, and get the Pitney, fat up the Pitney. So, even before then, this was another man that started to attacking me and telling lies on me, how many things that I have done. It's the same thing about Uglism. So I've been on a constant attack because I've been speaking the truth. None of them cannot say that I am lying. All they say that I'm a labourite. So it seems like only labourites speak the truth. I have never lived in a labourite community. I have no labourite friends. The Prime Minister, Andrew Wallace, is constituency in my police where I used to work, and he cannot say that he knows me, because I am not that kind. I'm not a friendly person per se, in regards like trying to friend people because they're my part. No, not me. That's I'm the last guy who will do that. So by speaking the truth, because I want to see a better Jamaica, I say Team Jamaica, and I've expressed to you guys to educate the Jamaican people. And we're telling you, so we are the first YouTuber, when I first Jamaican to tell you that the PNP is not a political party, it's a criminal organization. Anytime you have a political party that is lenient towards criminals, lenient and lobby for them, that is not a political party, it's a criminal organization. Political parties they're always firm against crime, and always have crime policies. The PNP crime policy is to make murderers get 8 to 12 years. So they don't care about me. The majority of the people that live in Jamaica are poor people. So when we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel is educating the people that all of these things that they're saying about murder was always minimum, maximum. And we point it out that they're lying, and we keep pointing out their lies. You understand? And telling the people that the PNP is not a political party, it's a criminal organization. And then we use three instances why we say that the JLP is a political party and the PNP is a criminal organization. Because the PNP is the only party. The PNP is the only party that issue, that grant, that give a man, Jamaica most wanted man, Donovan Bulby Bennett, a government contract. Tell me where in the world this happened? Only in a criminal's paradise. So when you're educating the people and sensitizing them and say, look, this party that you're ruling with, these people are not for you. These people are for criminals, murderers. This is the most wanted man in Jamaica. On God's earth, him get the largest contract in Jamaica, Highway 2000, $400 million. This man is wanted. Sign a government contract with the government for $400 million, and him have bank accounts, and him have pay workers. Make that make sense to me. That is not a political party or a government. That's a criminal organization. So these are the things why they hate me. So because of that now, I am the only youth about that speak up, and I speak it as it is. So they hate me, and I don't care. And those of you who hate me, it's too bad. That is your problem. But I can tell you one thing. I have one life, and I'll do everything in my power to protect my life. I know that we'll die one day, but so be it. I cannot take the world with me when I go, but as long as I'm here and I have breath, I'll speak, and I'll speak truth to the people. So we'll continue the journey. So later on, I'm going to let you hear some voice, hear a message, of a man, and he's talking on behalf of even Tommy Brite light. That Tommy Brite light, want to, maybe want to hold my light too. So, the death threats have been coming from various angles. So that's why we don't answer calls from numbers that are not in the directory of the phone. We don't take calls from private numbers, which are unknown number. And these dummies do not know that. Although you block your number with star 67 or stars, I think that's star 69 or 67, I don't even remember. And you block your number. Although you block your number, it's going to show on the phone bill that's the number that call. It's not going to come on the phone bill says private. It all depends on your phone company. So I'm not going to give them any information about the phone company that we use. So that's where we're at right now. And they just want us to shut up. So the same way that they have been attacking, yes. And, it's the same way that they have been attacking On the Spot and Sir P at Politics Watch. There's no other YouTuber that we've been watching because others just on YouTube just to make some money. You understand? Whereas yours truly, I just want my Jamaica, Team Jamaica. I know that I was always in the crosshairs of all of these people because I know that I wasn't doing this to make views or to make money. I am doing this for the betterment of my country where my neighbor string was called, Jamaica. And I know to do this, I know that it's going to take massive effort because all we want is for the PMP to denounce criminality and come to the fore and change and help to change the trajectory of the country and stop destroying the black people who are, most of them, especially the supporters of the PMP criminal organization, of indulging and make crime a business of themselves. Because crime hurt people, and that's what we're trying to tell these people. When you kill a black man, you're killing yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love another person. So that's what we've been preaching, it's love. If you love yourself, you're going to love others. So why you want to kill me? I don't want to kill you. But if you try to kill me, then I have to defend myself. So we'll continue the journey. So as we say, these are not just harmless pranks or innocent inquiries. They are threats, insults, and attempt to instill fear in me. It's reached a point where I can only pick up the phone if the caller's number is saved in my directory for fear of encountering yet another hostile voice on the other end. Why do I face such hostility? Because I refuse to bow down to criminal organizations, terrorist groups, pseudo political entities and their passionate supporters. I use this platform to shine a light on the truth, to expose the injustices perpetrated by those who claim to be leaders but lead their people astray. I speak out against the glorification of violence, against the idolization of figures who have left a trail of destruction in their wake. But for every truth I speak, some would silence me with threats of violence and harm. Death threats have become a grim routine in my life, a daily reminder of the risk I face for daring to speak truth to power. Yet I refuse to be silent and cower in fear. Instead, I have taken action. I have reported these threats to the appropriate authorities, including the FBI, ensuring that those who seek to harm me face the consequences for their actions. I refuse to let their fear dictate my life. I will continue to fight for what is right, justice and truth. Team Jamaica. I am not doing this for money. I am doing this for Jamaica. I was born and raised in Jamaica, and the same way that I am from the belly of the beast and to where I'm at, I would like other youths to do the same thing. Instead of picking up the gun, killing other people or robbing other people, end up in prison or the departure lounge. Most youths where I'm from won't live to see my age. That's why I'm trying to make a difference and change in my country. We have noticed that one, as we said before, and we say it again, you have one political party and one criminal organization. So those who want to support whatever part who they want to support because you like them, people are not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to support it because there's an idea. When people telling you all of these fancy things, when they have destroyed people's lives, ripped them, robbed them, all kind of things, on a trail of destruction, when you see a 15-year-old boy on a bus with an illegal gun days before killed his aunt, boyfriend, and then you see the opposition leader visiting that boy, say he's an hero, a boy that at 15 committed murder, you can see that the people that these people are nurturing. So if you love the killing, then you're going to stick with that man. That man have no empathy. All that man care about is power. I know that I am a madman for that. I know that from the day that I was born, and from the day that I entered the Jamaica Police Academy. And I have never feared it. I have staved it so many times in my life. And I thank God that I am still here. And I have no fear. I know that one day I am not going to be here forever. What's the sense of me worrying about my life when there's so many other lives that behind mine? I'm not going to be here forever. So instead, as I said, so my dear audience, I share this, not to seek sympathy or pity, but to shed light on the harsh realities faced by those who dare to challenge the status quo. So whether you like on the spot or Sir P, and even even Popeye's Newsling, but I don't think Popeye has received as many has been in the limelight, in the crosshairs of these people. But I have noticed they have singled out two bloggers, and they are doing a good job. Yeah, great job. And I can tell you that nobody cannot pay me to reveal certain things about anyone. No money. The guy don't even come to me with it. You understand? Period. And I tell people that the same way that yeah. So don't even think about it and venture towards me with anything, because I won't be supportive of such things. So I am not for sale and I am not selling anything. You understand? The only thing is just Patreon and YouTube. Yeah, period. So I'm not selling anything else. No, we don't even have any merchandise as yet. People have been asking, and yes, and we have a few people who are in Patreon who have received their t-shirts already. So moving on. So I urge you to stand with me to support those who speak out against injustice, and to never let fear silence your voice. Together, we can create a world where truth triumphs over lies, justice prevails over injustice, and no one has to live in fear for simply speaking their mind. So we want you to listen to these. These are just a snip. I am telling you right now, we have over, it's like over 60 in the cell phone. Lectures. Yes. Dummies. So I want you to listen to this messages. Yeah, listen to, it's one message so you understand, but something that I have done, certain things to it. So you watch, you listen.
And the basis with them phone call there, yeah, scare me out them from go back to Jamaica in a road, boy. We have 16 acres of land outrageous, not really outrageous, between Manig and outrageous on the Duns River side. Man, them want to go back to their yard, want to go back to them birthright when them done do what them a do. And you are scare them. Man, them a hunt for you, Man, them want Man, them want to talk to you. Me want to kill you. Them want to talk to you. You're the only authority in Jamaica. God gave you that wisdom. You're the wisest man to ever live in Jamaica. You them want to talk to you personally. Me want to kill you. Straight up. And I'm the only one who want to bomb club put out your light, you know. Maybe Tommy Brite light want to put out your light too. But we know enough people want to put out your light. So if you go paint Jamaica in a dark light and then paint white America in a bright light.
You know, as we said to you before, that this video, that we were about to embark on was to, really ask Tommy Brite Light, say we'd like to talk with him about the murder of his wife, yes, or the death of his wife that he buried in Hanover. So, because it seemed like everywhere this man turned up, there's always dead bodies. That's why he had a funeral home. I don't know. Maybe he could explain to us why, everywhere Tommy turned up, there's always dead bodies, I know that's how he make his fortune from people's mourning, or you can say people misery. Someone has to do the job, and that is his job, that's how he makes money. But we wanted to talk with him about this. We have, make overtures to him for him to call us. We tried to friend him on Instagram because he said he has nothing to hide. And I know that he was just playing. You have to understand, you say career criminals like Tommy Brite Light Thompson, that is I, his correct name is I, H-O-Y. I is from St. Elizabeth, yes. And men like I Thompson, especially when they're career criminal, and they're very smart. Don't think that you're dealing with a dunce, Tommy's not a dunce. He's not one of your dunce criminals. Smart guy. So, that's why he knew that because of Sir P, the way that Sir P at Politics Watch operate. Yes. And look, to those who want to think what they want to think, I have nothing, I don't know. As I said before, anyone that's willing to take the fight for us to get back Jamaica, you understand, I have no problem, because it has to be a team effort, concerted effort. We say at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we are all about Team Jamaica, because we just want back our country. And we know who we want it back from. From the people who are very lenient, the people who are sympathetic to criminals. And people, yeah, you understand, and these people, they are really, really, really dumb of the dumbest, So, yeah, the reason we were planning to is to talk with Tommy. Because we don't want to go out there, to say things about Tommy or anything like that unless we speak with him. Because we want to make sure we clarify some things with Tommy. Yes, his wife. And the way how she died and all of these things, and then he sold her assets and all of these things. So we don't want to just go out there because we have the information. We want to give him a chance because he said that he's an open person. He's he's a transparent person. He has nothing to hide, and to date he hasn't contacted us. So we just hope that someone who knows Tommy will let Tommy know that we want to talk to him here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, and we would appreciate if you would call us, because we need to talk with Tommy. Yes. Come on, Tommy. You know that you have nothing to hide. We just need to talk with you about the death of your wife, and that you buried her in Hanover, and you sold the assets and everything. So we want to ask you some questions, because not only that, but most people don't even know. Not even the police in Jamaica know that the gun that you have been walking around with is illegal. It's an illegal gun the man walking with. I wonder if the police knew that. So for years this man walking around with an illegal gun, brawling, Yeah, I can't tell them, The gun that the man have is illegal. And even police him going to police station. You want to see a more brazen criminal than this man? I tell you, hey Tommy, a real criminal, man. This man going to police station with illegal gun, Even some big top police not even know so the gun that the man have illegal. This man don't have a license firearm in Jamaica. He doesn't have a license firearm unless he got it recently. But for all these years that he have been walking around with guns. Tommy, well, hey, look, anything possible in Jamaica, so let's see. So, my dear audience, I share this, not to seek sympathy or pity, but to shed light on the harsh reality faced by those who dare to challenge the status quo. And we have been doing that from day one, because we just tell people the real mama papa truth. And we have some supporters who always, trust me, hail up man like Junior, him know himself and them thing, that man up in New York. Yeah, and Junior, in a South Florida the other day, and then him go Chicago and all of them thing there. You understand? So hail up Junior, Yeah, so you have a whole heap of man named Junior Johnson, so we have to hail up Junior Johnson. You understand? So there are several reasons why someone, might call repeatedly and send death threats. It's a dire situation, and the caller likely have some underlying issues, and so we tell you some possibilities why them people want to do it. Them angry, and them want revenge. Them have anger problem, and them want revenge for what I don't know. They are obsessive caller, because it seems like even we have a man like it seems like every time we do a video, him call and why I don't you understand. Him used to call and we see him number, then him start block him number. It's like this man, I don't know where, he's out there on the fringe, just waiting for us to make a video, then to call and him rant and all kind of thing. But we can't tell him, Mr. Gentleman, don't worry, your day is coming, justice will be served, you understand, on a platter. And I hope that you don't scream when you get justice, because we don't serve sympathy, tea or breakfast, lunch or dinner, snack or supper over here. Everything is the harsh reality and harsh truth. So when people have obsessive behavior, this could be a sign of stalking, where the caller is fixated on the recipient and feel a sense of entitlement or control. So some of these dummies now, them feel like they want to have entitlement, or them feel so them can control yours truly, in which you can ask one of the smartest detective who ever served in a Jamaica Constabulary Force, one of the best investigator, and let me tell you, so nobody can control Porter, period. Ask any police, you understand. That's why I was able to I am in charge of a team as a detective, and nobody that work with me complain, because I treat people equally, I treat them with respect. I just say, you understand? Anger, revenge, the callers could be angry about something that I have said, real or perceived. So we know one of the main contention with these people. And look, that's why I'm telling you, the PNP is a criminal organization. We have said so many things about the Jamaica Labour Party. We went even as far to expose the Governor General. Not one Labour had called and threatened about it, to say that the reason why the Governor General was appointed is to save him from criminal charges for alleged fraud with the Seventh-day Adventist conference. Not one member of the Seventh-day Adventist Congress conference contact us and say we are to lie. Not a single person in a GLP say we're mischievous or anything like that, because they know what we are saying is the truth. Not one, and we never receive one death threat. That's the Governor General of Jamaica, the head for the country, who report to King Charles in Britain. Not one death threat we receive from them. Not a single one. Not even a comment below the video to say that they were aghast of what we were saying, and they have this disdain for us because we are PNP. All the people were saying, they were saying that they did not know this and they live in Jamaica, because you have to understand, say, the person in Jamaica, they are the enemy of the poor. You have to understand, remember, say, all of these people, they are connected. Most of the people them, that in Jamaica, would never even able to see the editor or the gleaner or someone who work as CVM, because them live outside of their purview, but yet still get to the always beside them too. Capture land, because them promote this capture land thing in Jamaica. You understand, where people just go and build your houses and then them come build outside of you. Like me now, yeah man, me find some flammable and them thing there and get you. Me know, you can't capture land beside me and them. No, me ain't them something there now, sir. No capture land thing. Yeah, that's how you go on them things. Sometimes, yeah, extreme circumstances call for extreme measures. You understand? So, some of these people, they might be lashing out in a threatening way. Some of them have mental illness. Sometimes this type of behavior can be a symptom of mental illness, like schizophrenia, or bipolar disorder. Why somebody would have just I'll call you all 5-10 times for a day? You don't have nothing to do. Because, you understand? So it's like me living at these people's head because I think them what me I say. And them want to kill me. And me I tell you, if you just listen to this man here, you can know that this man want to kill me, And if not buts, I tell you, just listen to him. You understand? So I just saw it go. So we continue the journey. Him and the only one in a year, him say, and not him alone. Him say, I'll Tommy Brite lights Thompson would have want for out. So everybody, when we talk about him want them to kill me too. So many people are gonna kill me. But like I all of them and them thing there. So we continue the journey. So the caller maybe experience delusion or paranoia. But I don't know what to them. I can't fix them. So in a relationship setting, repeated calls and threats can be a form of intimidation and them try to control. To control yours truly, and I try to use intimidation. So it's essential, for us to take precautionary measures if we suspect that we're being followed or anything like that. But that we are always on the alert. So this behavior is a red flag, regardless of the reasons. Taking steps to protect myself is essential. And these are the things that we will do. And we ask you to do it too. So, we do not respond to the callers or threats. Engaging with the caller might encourage them to escalate the situation. So we'll avoid that. We already reported to the relevant law enforcement agency. So we leave it in there, and then tomorrow, then we'll just send an email and one and two little things, because some people didn't, you understand. So document everything. So we keep records of all the calls, texts, or voicemails with dates and time, and we save all our threatening messages. Them. Some of them will open, some of them we don't even open it, because it's like over 60 we haven't opened as yet. So, we report it to the relevant authority and we file police report, and you understand, but we're not filing a restraining order because our thing is totally different. So we have, told people we trust, let a friend and family member, our co-worker know what's happening, and consider changing your contact information, get a new phone number, and don't share it widely. We can't change the number of them things, because the number of each channel. What does I tell you? You understand? The number of each channel. So, too bad for them, because them not going to stop. And we're not going to hide. We're not going to make nobody make we disappear. No, no guy can't do that. We have faced things where most of these guys ever dream of. You understand? So in conclusion, I refuse to cower in fear against those who seek to silence me, because I am driven by a more profound conviction, a conviction to stand for truth, justice, decency, honesty, and integrity. While threats may come my way, they only strengthen my resolve, not weaken it. I am not afraid, because I know that my cause is just, and I will not allow fear to dictate my actions or silence my voice. Enough is enough what's going on in my country, and I have been seeing it for more than 50 years. We have got a break, when Edward Seaga was Prime Minister for over 8 years, and from 1989 Jamaica has been going down in the abyss, and it's the first time we kind of see a little light, but there's no one there to help to put the oil in the lamp so that we can see clearly. One person cannot hold the lamp. We need someone who to give us the things so the lamp can have energy for all of us to see. You cannot have a government that is fighting for the rights of the people and a criminal organization that is fighting for the killers. That is not a political party, it's a criminal organization. But I know that some of the Jamaican people, they cannot think and they have no love for their neighbor, not even for themselves. We love them, but we're trying to reach out to those who can think and realize who is your enemy. If you do not know your enemy in any war, whether psychological war or physical war, as me, I know my enemies. Some of them, if I see them, I'll know them based on one and two little things, like that little Maga, Looney, and others. You understand? So that's why I tell people, you don't give your phone, and people your phone, make them make phone call on your phone, because at any idea, you are the one who's responsible for anything that happened. So by standing firm in my belief, refusing, to be intimidated. Yeah, that we're not afraid. I believe in the power of truth to prevail over falsehood. I refuse to back down in the face of adversities. Falsehood and the power of courage to overcome fear. By standing firm in my belief and refusing to be intimidated, I send a clear message to those seeking to silence dissent that their tactics will not work and they cannot suppress the truth indefinitely. They have been doing it for decades, and the reason why, because people are afraid. So it's the first time now you have two Jamaicans, one who they can identify with his ear truly, and the other one, Sir Pierre Politics Watch, and he have gave it to them finally. And we can tell you, yes, finally he's telling them that the PNP is a criminal organization. Yes, and we celebrate it. We can say that. Yes, whether or not you want to know that, when we listen to that, when he spelled it out to the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. That's why I tell you, these are the people who are caught, even the inspector that was killed. It's the same police them work at CTAC gave away the policeman's father's address. Police did that. CMPMP criminal organization supporters. I had family member that went to the ex-ward correctional officer's funeral. I had family member, I had family used to work in a prison at Spanish Town. Family work at GP. Yes, you understand. And they went to his funeral over by Rivers, in Riversdale area. So we know what's going on. These are the people that help to continue the conveyor, this crime thing in Jamaica. We won't forget with it. And we're not seeing any efforts, none, zero, from the PNP criminal organization, because they are the one that's breeding up these chinks that spread all over and destroy other people's life, this terror. So to all of you who want to shut me up, I say this: you may try to intimidate and silence me, but you will not succeed. I will continue to speak out and shed light on injustice and fight for what is right. In the end, it is not fear that drives me, but a steadfast commitment to justice and truth. I, Chris Porter, stand firm, unafraid and unwavering in my resolve, and together, with the support of those who believe in the power of truth, we will overcome any obstacle, no matter how daunting it may seem. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.